Baby, 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 baby. Good morning, motherfuckers. How you doing? Yeah, well, good morning. You knew you'd see me early this morning. That's right. I haven't shaved. I ain't doing shit. Wake the fuck up. Wake up. Wake up. Get up. I don't care. Saturday morning. It's 21 minutes past the hour of 7 o'clock Phoenix time, folks. This is the Doug Rice Show. Welcome. Hello. Good morning. How are you? Black news. What's new? What's new, motherfuckers? Well, you know what? I wasn't even upset. I saw his reaction in court. That helped things for me. I don't know about you. I saw the reaction in the courtroom when they told the boy he was innocent. And I got to tell you, boy, that was heavy on his mind, wasn't it? Well, that young man got gray hair. What you think? Yeah, I think so. But I knew that they were going to do something of that sort. Folks, do we even need to discuss variables? Do we need to discuss, putting others in the place of Kyle Rittenhouse and just seeing how things work out? I don't know. I don't think a walk would have been the case had Kyle Rittenhouse looked like me. Yeah, folks, I didn't shave. Fuck you. No. I did not shave. I didn't feel like shaving. I don't put on shit. Okay? I'm not a fucking phony. This is what the fuck you get. 6 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock at night, I don't give a fuck. You understand? And I mean that shit. I am not and never said I was a nice guy. I never fucking said that. I've never said that. Listen, I've been telemarketing for 30 years. Still doing it. Still running rooms. Still getting shit in order. Got a new little project I'm working on. More telemarketing, of course. True to the game. Still hope for your support. Still hope that you patron me. Still hope that you give. I appreciate all that you have done. What shall we talk about? What's in the news? What's new? I don't know. What's new? What this does, though, is this bolsters the folks like those guys that came to see him and give him support. Folks that will point guns at us for walking by their home. I need you to understand the pattern that's being set here, folks. This isn't a joke. One of us tries to turn around, or one that looks like us trying to turn around, driving up in their driveway on their property, clipped. Not arrested for days, charged with some bullshit, lied about it. Okay? If you can be in fear for your life at the presence of another individual without threat, but just that presence is the fear's trigger. Motherfucker, you're in trouble. You understand? There is no association. There is no comfortable, movement. There is no smile. There is no assurance of safety. There is none of that shit, and we all fucking know it. Now, look, man, I know that you know folks that you would never think will harm you. I assure you that, a mother sending their 10-year-old daughter to school, she knew for a fact that would do her daughter no harm. You understand? Our presence draws something from certain individuals, and it's a sinister draw. It is something we need to be most aware of all the time as a fucking possibility as you stand there in this penal colony for Negroes without that goddamned smile on your fucking faces. Now, Kyle was let go yesterday, and I have to ask on this Saturday, 27/25, 20th of November 2021. Do you still have that grin on your face? Are things funny? Is it funny? You enjoying yourselves Saturday? Every day we wake up to new shit. Every day we wake up to new bullshit. New bullshit we've got to swallow. We have really grown accustomed to grinning and bearing it. Thoughts and prayers. Now, I got to ask folks, hello, folks, Grand Rising, Tina, D-Boss, Avery, you know, I don't look so, but good morning. But I got to ask you a question, man. And I do. What about the victims? I mean, they always ask that question when it refers to one of us killing them. And had it been a black feller, as Kyle Rittenhouse killing two white fellers because he felt in fear for his life, I doubt very seriously the family would have been so marginalized, so mitigated, so recessed, so in the fucking background. I think I saw the photos of the two victims twice. Maybe. Oh, sorry, we can't even call them victims. Ain't that a bitch? The motherfuckers that died aren't the victims. Ain't that a bitch? Only in white world, baby. That is some shit. Ain't that some shit? Are you fucking serious? Wait, you let him pick his jury like that, motherfucker? For real? Damn, boy, shit's getting good for these motherfuckers, huh? Good Lord, you let him, how did you let him pick it? Did you just lounging with him? And it's almost like the judge knew the fix was in. Partner, don't worry about it. Don't trip, potato chip. We got this. We got your best interests at heart because, you know, you're just a confused young man driven there by his mother in possession of a gun you had no business possession, but let's drop that particular charge. I mean, they just plowed the fucking road for this motherfucker, didn't they? Didn't they? They did things for this motherfucker they would do for no other. I mean, no other. And you had better not have that shit-eating goddamn grin on your faces today. Oh, no, not out there. You break the plane of your home, you better get that shit off your face today. Oh, yes, please. Listen, no comment on what occurred. Fuck no. Nobody cares. I mean, that's just status quo. That's to be expected. That's what we thought would happen. That's what happened. It's happened. He's released, and we move on. That's how we do this, folks, because let me tell you, it's just a matter of time, and it will happen again. I mean, hey, right? Right? I mean, Negroes in America can expect this guy. And it's an interesting thing that his point and purpose, his reason for being there, was not so that it culminated in the deaths of two white people. That you can be sure. Now, the mother bought the gun, made sure he had the bullets, drove his ass there, and released him into the wild with the hopes of doing what? What were their hopes? Can you tell me? What do you think? What do you think? What were their hopes? What did you think? What did you think they thought was going to happen as she took her 17-year-old son with a high-powered rifle designed to kill human beings and allowed him to roam free the streets of a riot. What did she expect? Did she expect him to be the hero? Maybe. I mean, had he only killed a few of us, my God, he would have probably run for office and been elected. I mean, you kill one of us and you get some money. I mean, ask George Zimmerman. Still grinning? Good morning! It's Saturday, and we're still here, motherfuckers. All right, so great. Black news, shall we? Saturday morning. Black news, information, culture, and so on. So let's start with NBC. I don't know. NBC Black. I mean, who named that shit? NBC Black. Black faces. You know, and I'm really getting a bit tired of them thinking that everything black involves people of color, because that's just not the case. I wish the differentiation between black people, Negroes, Hebrews, those set apart, and those mistaken for Hebrews. Yeah. See, there's something going on here. There is. There is something going on. And that thing is, you know, hey, they keep doing shit to immigrants. No, folks. We're gonna map this out. They're doing things to immigrants, mistaking them all the while for Negroes. In their minds and their demented fantasy, whatever they've got rolling around in their heads, what they're thinking is, ooh, Hebrew victim. And I consider and dare say, you know, as mad as they are at immigrants, I think it's just bullshit. As mad as they are at brown people for simply existing and breathing the same air. And that's what's going on in Poland. That's what's going on in Austria. That's what's going on in all of these places where predominantly Caucasian people are. And they seem to be getting in their feelings, in an uproar, taking in air about caucasity. Ready to defend it to the death. What the fuck? You're ready to... What is going on? But gotta ask folks, quick question. They are puzzled why Africa is not teeming with the virus. They are literally scratching their heads. The dandruff flies. Meanwhile, 70% of folks in South Dakota are vaccinated, and it's a hot spot. Let me tell you something. I heard the guy say, here's the reasoning he gave behind North Dakota, South Dakota, you know, being a hot spot. He said that the Delta variant is just, you know, catching people unaware. Really? But you have 70% of people vaccinated. That means 30% of them are cool. I don't know. I mean, I think, you know, things are going in an interesting direction. It's an interesting direction. They're trying to figure out what's happening, but they're kind of reporting it in a weird way. They're kind of reporting it in a skewed manner. They're giving excuse for a rise, but it doesn't really hold water. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate because I like this platform and don't want to be banned for any amount of time. I don't really talk about the virus or anything in that related field because, well, YouTube is fucking not playing. All right, so. All right. Okay, what is this here? It says, treated me like an animal. Police violence leaves protesters with missing teeth and blindness. Yes, what the fuck are you protesting for? Why are you there? Stay out of this madness, Hebrews. I really warn you, I do. If you don't understand that they are brewing for conflict and that there is no path forward without bloodshed, I hope you get that. The dumbest of them are in control, and they only know, and that's about to go down. And y'all better understand what I'm saying. Listen, I'll say it again. We're only left with Donald Trump now. Straight up. I'm just giving you the 100% absolute truth. They have killed the best of them off in these continual, perpetual, never-ending wars. Starting, if you will, with the Civil War. Fuck it. That created this brew, this petri dish of hostility. That's really what began the touchstone of this whole right-wing white nationalism thing. That's where it kind of got its infancy, its beginnings. Because, as I've said before, Abraham Lincoln didn't do the job and clean up. So traitors procreated. And traitors had traitors, and we had the 50s, the 60s, these cowardly individuals who love to put white hoods on, roam through black neighborhoods, burn crosses, these types of things. Scared of everything that has some sort of pigmentation, violently aggressive toward those that don't look like them. What an interesting litmus test. We set the bar really low. Yeah, so folks, you tuned in. It's Saturday. All you got to do is keep watching, share the shit, tell people this is Doug Rice. Listen. Consider this. Why do you think you're watching? Why do you think you're listening? Why? Because if you don't understand the precarious position, the precipice in which we all rest right now, don't move, motherfuckers. Don't move. This shit's about to get serious. And it's like a powder keg, the same way the shit started in the South. We're stuck with the worst. They started killing, they started creating the worst, and then worked consistently for that worst of them created after the Civil War to evade wars generationally through cowardice, excuse, running, hiding. Let's connect the dots. Here we go. Donald Trump's grandfather refused to fight during World War I. Coward ass motherfucker. He left. Donald Trump's grandfather caught at a Klan rally. Coward motherfucker. Donald Trump himself avoiding the draft. Bone spurs. Excellent golf player. Coward motherfucker. Now, everyone else being born volunteers to defend the country they've stolen fair and square. Right? I mean, these are individuals who have a sense of duty. When you think about a person that has a sense of duty, a person that volunteers risking their life, their being, their existence for a cause, though corrupt. And they sent them off to die in droves while the Bushes and other families avoided conflict and became wealthy from those wars. And if you don't understand, folks, they've thinned the herd of whiteness. They've thinned the herd of respectable, honorable whiteness. So now the majority are individuals who envision a greatness they do not possess because that greatness has been murdered by their parents in order to get rich. I hope everybody understands how doomed this shit is. Think of the folks who are in government now. All of the little Donald Trumps, little cowards who are shaking their fists at the air, screaming that someone's taking something from them, deriding the military, scoffing at people who serve, who volunteer, who aren't in it for them. And now they surround themselves with themselves. And now it's getting dangerous because now they're fucking everywhere. And we all know, and listen to me, folks, just take a close look. You know I'm telling the truth. This is not a game. This is not a game. You walk about and you expect not to be murdered for telling someone their girlfriend looks pretty. You expect not to be shot 6 times and once in the face because a truck driven by rednecks almost drives you off a sidewalk, and after you give caution to that behavior, you're rewarded with bullets. No. These are seemingly normal people who now appear to have lost their fucking minds, albeit for blackness. You can go fuck yourselves. I'm good. This is like, not only are you losing your goddamned minds with each other, but on sight, you're ready to do something to a Hebrew. I'd rather not. I hope everybody understands. Look, I mean, the fact that one of our children was pushed to suicide at 10 years old in a predominantly white motherfucking area tells you everything you need to know about what's going on in this country. The fact that these same children are circulating petitions to bring back slavery tells you everything you need to know about what's going on in the homes that these children live in. Brothers and sisters, do not be comfortable. Do not relax. Understand where the fuck you are and who the fuck surrounds you. Good morning. How you doing? All right, here we go. I don't know what to tell you. The 2 men convicted of killing Malcolm X expected to be exonerated. I don't even know what to say. I mean, what do you want me to say about that? The injustice in the long term historically, what the fuck? I mean, that's just to be a quiet, let him go be a quiet. I mean, you didn't, what is Sirhan still in jail? What the fuck are we doing? So, and to the bottom of that, we shall go how deep? How deep shall we go now? Now that they've been exonerated, who shall go to jail? Not a motherfucking person. They did the same thing with King. Showed you the U.S. government killed him, and guess what? Nobody paid. Kennedy assassination has been put off another fucking god-awful amount of time. The folks that are still alive may have to pay. They protect themselves at every turn, and we grin and bear it. Fuck you. Dear God. I don't even know what to say. Let them out. Let them out, big deal. Go give them, let them see a cell phones, movies and shit. Because there's not going to be, is they going to give them some money? What's going to make up for the years they spent in jail? Money, cash. I don't even understand it. Man, fuck you, man. Man, fuck you. Fuck your apology. Fuck your release. Fuck you in all respects. No, I don't understand. I'm not grateful. No, don't look for it. Fuck you every time I look in your goddamned faces. And that would be my mantra. No. I mean, what is the deal? Are we just so fucking self-deprecating and so... Are you serious? You want me to be what? Happy? What do you want me to be? I am as happy about these two getting out as I was about Juneteenth, motherfuckers. Good morning. I mean that shit. I am not fucking playing. I don't give a damn. Let them out. Let them go on about their business. Take this shit off front page news because you're not going to dig any deeper than they're released. No one's going to pay. You're not going to get to the bottom of shit. So what the fuck you telling me for? I mean that. What? It's too goddamn early for me to bullshit. Give me a fucking break. I don't give a fuck. Now, folks, I mean, you tuned in. Listen. Hey, listen. Listen, all this lauding, all this taking such pride in our being here, all the museums, the historical sites, the history, the black firsts. You know what? That's like celebrating shit in prison. It's meaningless. That's like, having a shorts day in the joint, some dumbass shit. Everything we celebrate in this motherfucker is an insult to black people who died before. I don't give a fuck about black firsts in this penal colony for Negroes. And I mean that shit. I pray, I hope you understand. Because it's not simply the fact that we do this shit. It's the satisfaction they get out of watching us. Oh, please. I just want to wipe that from their fucking... I don't want that. Don't go to fucking watch us in a movie. Please don't look at, Harriet Tubman help escape slaves and take such goddamn pleasure enjoying that while distancing yourself from that very history. What the fuck are you people going to do who want critical race theory to be removed from the very confines of learning institutions? What you going to do about the movies that you have to have that entertain you regarding our struggle to get the fuck away from you? I mean, is this some dichotomous existence, some oxymoronic nonsense we're living, push, pull, in, out, yin, yang? They love us, they hate us, they kill us, they help us. Fuck you, motherfuckers. Do you get that? Do you get that? It's ironic that one of them gets released. Well, we got 3 of them on trial. I don't even know what to think. I don't even know what to hope for Aubrey's trial now. Shit, anything could happen. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. Let one of them go. Let 2 of them, let's get 3 of them different sentences and release one, life for the other one, in 3 months for that. Because they'll do anything. I mean, if it serves whiteness, for God's sake, do it. I think that's their fucking mantra right now. Folks, I hope you understand the GOP now has joined the Democratic Party and gone full white supremacist. So now we got bookends. We got the Democratic white supremacists masquerading as liberals, and we got the Republican racists who have just now come into their own about right-wing white nationalism. And you got us in the middle, snapping back and forth, grinning in both of their fucking faces. For what? What? What do you... And they want to fight each other. Am I getting through? Are we not understanding what's going on? This is not a drill, motherfuckers. This is not a fucking drill. All I'm asking, occasionally, you look up from the black mirrors do a little fucking reading, orientate yourself, just get yourself in order, and prepare for the onslaught of caucasity that you must fight and resist at every given goddamn turn of the day. Folks, this is not for the light of heart. This isn't for folks that enjoy this shit. I want you to know this. Now, if you like this shit, go on about your fucking business. Get the fuck out. I mean that. Get your fucking ass out of here. You're useless. I mean that. If this shit is your thing and you know you're just having a ball and you're not working toward the kingdom, which means everything you do is done in lieu of the kingdom. That's all. Till kingdom come. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Trust and believe. Listen, you don't have to believe something's coming. Fuck that. Let me stop. I don't want you to believe anything's on the way. Let's shelve that for a minute. Okay. Instead, consider the actions of our oppressors and tell me if you think they believe something is on the way. Use your own judgment, folks. Read carefully, watch the activity, see the goals, watch the movement, observe the attitudes, steer clear, and hope that there are no incidents, as there tend to be for some reason. Right? Am I what? Okay. Hey, what's up, D-Lee? How y'all doing? All right, so, disabled black man intends to sue after police forcefully removed him from the car. Now, I remember this story. You guys know the guy was in a wheelchair. Now, this is why he say intends to sue. He may sue, but he's going to have to explain that $21,000 he had in there somehow. He's going to have to explain where that came from, and I mean details. So I don't have high hopes for that litigious action. All right, here we go. All right, so, I woke up this morning. You know what has me on edge? This Kyle Rittenhouse thing. I don't like it. I don't care, and it's kind of a push-pull thing. It's okay. I wish him well. Again, the reaction to his verdict, my God, I thought he was gonna go out. I thought he was done. I thought he was dropping to the ground. I thought he lost consciousness. I mean, that's some heavy shit, even for saying he stood up to it well. My only regret is what I know is coming next with young Kyle, and that will be the talk circuit, the money, the benefit, the profiting from killing two people that this young child will now enjoy to some extent, except perhaps in those quiet moments, maybe at the point in time he gets and gains a little maturity to consider what actually happened and what drove him to those circumstances. I would hope that there be some sort of, regret, some conscience there, some conscience. I don't have those hopes held high. It's my understanding that young Kyle's grandfather was associated with the Klan. And as I've said on more than one occasion, be that true, not true, it's something that came across my vision. It's clear to see that the apple never falls far from the tree. And that's what the fuck we're dealing with, whether we want to admit it or not. Black people are expert at ignoring their circumstances, and we need to lose that fucking habit quickly. To our detriment, we forgive. To our detriment, we forget. To our detriment, we send thoughts and prayers in the face of monsters set on destroying us, and they do it and want it every fucking day. I saw something recently which shocked me. Oh my God, this shit fucked me up. Let me tell you what happened. I'm watching the fucking TV. I go to YouTube, yada, 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 yada. So I saw there was a Republican convention back in the day, back last year, 2020, whenever the fuck it was. Republican convention. And there stood a woman who had worked for the Planned Parenthood Society. So I'm listening to her, and she says she quit. And this woman told truth up to a certain point. She admitted that Sanger's original plan was to eliminate minorities, is what she said. She put it quite delicately. She talked about abortions and how it played into the evisceration of the Black community, Black males, Black females, Black families. And it struck me as odd that she would tell the truth so forcefully, and how little it resonated. As we know, shit didn't go good for these motherfuckers, right? So it's interesting to know that they know the truth, that they know their history. It's more interesting to understand they no longer want it taught. I think this is the beginning of serious issue, because when memory fades, when they ignore the actions that put them in the position they are in currently, when they ignore their origins, they're liable to do anything. And that makes them dangerous. I need you to understand, these folks that want to forget about how we got here, and they want to forget how their ancestors played an intricate part in us getting here. That type of forced memory loss is a dangerous thing. Dangerous. Because it sets in motion ideas created without any consideration for the past. Because there is no past. So now what's new, or what's old, will now become new. They want to bring back slavery. Perhaps they should be taught that slavery has already been here. I don't understand what the fuck's going on. They want to forget but repeat. All right. So, very, very interesting. This, the dozens of Black pastors. Wow. I don't even know what to say about that. These ministers are under contract with the United States government. Do I need to say that again? These hundreds of Black pastors that make a living from gathering us into small buildings and feeding us lies, continuing the delusion, the bullshit, the white supremacy. These ministers that do that, yeah, they do that. As long as they have a white Jesus anywhere in proximity to the congregation, they're with the fucking program. They turned up, show their support, and nothing more. That's it. And they look so respectable and well fed. I might say every fucking one of them is at least 190, 200 goddamn pounds. I'm looking at them. Okay, so, all right, 38 minutes. I'm 40 minutes into this. I want to do another show. Yes, D. Lee, stay away from caucasity. So, folks, listen, don't get yourself in a tizzy about this thing. Here's what you do. Prepare for more of Kyle Rittenhouse. Absolutely. And steer clear. Now they have a license to kill. Now, where two or more of us may be gathered, they may consider that a riot, open fire, wing one of us, and be acquitted. And please don't think that's not beyond the realm of caucasity, because it is. All right, listen, I got to go. It's 8 a.m. I'll probably do another show later. I got to adjust the environment in here a little bit. All right, you guys have a good fucking morning. Oh, fucking